EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30.
Here we go. Flying in. Check. 45's the mic. You remember me? 26.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll have a first down past the 40. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They keep on the ground with Elliott. There to stop him was Carlton Davis.
45's the mic. 45's the mic. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
On 2nd and 9. Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 22-yard line.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's
a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Then we're going to 53.
Anyway.
Hey, watch the edge. Hatch it.
On 2nd down, Elliott. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. And now the Bucs deciding to take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. And this is caught. Amari Cooper. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 13 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forbath, the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winston. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They're indeed going. It's Winston. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! He's coming! Double up! Double up!
Now Elliott.
Watch the twin! Watch the twin!
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stick.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 71 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get him in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yep.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talking about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us.
Get ready.
With the score, Cowboys 14, Buccaneers 7.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. This is Elliott. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down.
On 2nd down now. It's Elliott. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
Check, Zaki. 47.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and
Check 31, check 31. Shift. 61. Match box. 26.
On 3rd down, Elliott. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Running with Elliott. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
No chance.
Now a first down carry by Jones. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Wait.
Jameis to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On first down, it's Jones. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They don't want it, fellas. They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
At the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
Ready?
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Jones. They find some open field here. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one good for 33 and a first.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
You better be afraid of me. Here we go, 46.
Now Prescott. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a tick under a minute to go before half.
45, Mike, 45. Hey, come on, now.
Prescott on first down. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Going to 54, Check. Fresno.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm coming for you, son.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And a big turnover there as as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit,
right there, 54, right there,
and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And this time they'll just keep this on the ground. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
Let's get off the field. Sonic! Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike.
Out of his end zone, Winston. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Here's Austin. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime.
Here we go. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, 47. Watch the pass. Hey, watch that. Watch 26.
Final play of the half. Prescott.
We want this.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. On 2nd down, it's Jones. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Winston to throw for it on 4th. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Bruce Arians takes a shot there, but his guys come up empty. And the Cowboys' defense is going to get him the football back. They start on the ground with Elliott. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Mike, 45.
Throwing, Prescott completes it to Jason Witten. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. On 2nd and 9, Prescott. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Prescott from the gun. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Forbath will put this one through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit for the field goal.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. He's got a first down and more past the 30 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. This is Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Flip. Go.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Mike, 45. Oh, here we go. Oh.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Prescott now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. From the shotgun again to Elliott. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Strip that ball. Jack. Here we go. Go to 54. Line 8.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath able to convert the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't. Go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still in attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. On 3rd down, Winston. It's caught. Jones. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
We go tonight. 20. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Check. 4 down. We're good. On
1st down, gone. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 40, 20, 10, touchdown LA. Todd Gurley, 79 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Here we go.
The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him here. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Mostert. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 7 yards there and a first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
This is Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
The evolution of Clay Matthews as a player, it's just one that they're going to end up writing books about. He didn't even start until his senior year at USC. He didn't start in high school. And now he's at all-pro level in the NFL. How about the play he just made there?
He has certainly made a name for himself. William Clay Matthews III. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You have to think on early downs like that, first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunate for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
Check 43.
He's got the first down inside the 10 and all the way down to the 5.
Let's go, baby.
16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
Value three.
Let's get it now.
Another try after the first down sack. Goff, it's complete. This is Todd Gurley. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Hey, 5.
Now Goff on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. The quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Corey Littleton there on the tackle.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
You got it.
Double this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
I know you felt that.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Quan Alexander able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Meanwhile, Goff to Gurley as he drops it off for his running back. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Goff on first down. He gets it to Cooks. The completion good for 3, and second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Goff. And this one's incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And now it's 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Switch.
Goff going to hand it to Gurley. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, L.A. Todd Gurley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are going to jump back in front. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts as the game moves on, just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to push it whenever you get an opportunity.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback. But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That good for 19 on the first down. Gurley again here on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
He steps out of bounds.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one maybe was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that one. Who knows?
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
Value 3. Value 3.
Goff now looks to throw.
Check three.
And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
He's thrown 1 interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Bring it up.
The Niners take over first and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go,
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. They'll roll. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. And he fires one that's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Here we
The
go.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
65.
Oh, design run for their wideout. And That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4.
Here we go.
Now 3rd down.
Ain't no such thing. 11, 11, 11, 11, 13, 13.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Hey, orbit. Check. I got you.
It's the Mike. 58's the Mike. You.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. It appears they're going to come up empty on this first drive of the.
And that's okay. You know, when you sit and analyze it, they're not happy about what happened having to go to the bench. But this gives them a chance to let their defense do some work while they on the sidelines go over what they're doing offensively and formulate a proper plan.
Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
You always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
21.
Yeah.
After that one.
Here in the 3rd quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a 4th down play.
What we got?
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line.
Let's go.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Here's Mike, 58. 58 to Mike.
Here we go.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael Brockers in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
On
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it? How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And that is going to be incomplete. The great veteran Clay Matthews able to knock that one away in coverage. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction.
Bang, 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 bang.
Another carry now for Gurley.
Rhino.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown LA.
Touchdown.
Todd Gurley, 70 yards. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right?
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Here we go.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Get that quarterback.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This is Coleman with a grab. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Los Angeles. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
No. Check safety. Option.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, 59 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 17.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet.
Hey, switch gears.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Give them 4 on the carry there, but that only takes them back to where they started. 3rd and 10. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
Now it's gone. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the screen.
Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
65.
Now Mostert. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2.
21.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Here we go.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, gun.
They'll run to the fullback, Juszczyk. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Here we go.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Here we go, here we go.
Runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Rush in. Rush in.
They'll put it in the hands of their receiver, Sanders. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Call it a loss of 8 yards on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
64, weak. I got you.
He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And an alley to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
When we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Hey, gun.
58's Mike. You don't want it. You don't want none. You don't give it. Pick up the ball. 58's Mike.
Hey, wahoo!
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get
Black!
58's the Mike. 58's the Mike. Get ready.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Coleman. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Back to throw, Garoppolo. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
3rd and goal. This L.A. Rams defense will try to bow up once more.
58, boys. 58. 58's Mike.
Hey, watch that. Hey, Zoo.
58's Mike. 58. 58's Mike. Check.
I got you. 1, Omaha.
58's the Mike.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
58, right over there. Yeah.
Now Garoppolo.
Go, baby, return up. Get that ball.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson.
Oh, nice pick.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes.
Here we go.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. So the L.A. Rams with a victory here. And it was
came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical.
For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.